きげんよう、キングニングと申します。どうぞよろしくお願いします。Hello. All right. Oh, signal connection. Okay, no, we're good. Okay. Started a little late, but we got here. That's what matters. I really need to make sure everything's working though. I set up shop, but like, I don't think we did the full. I didn't do the whole thing exactly right. By the whole thing, I mean stream setup is not fully set up. That's what's happening. Gotta make sure everything's working and in order. But hey, how are we doing? It's Saturday. Starting stream pretty early. It's super early time of day for me. It's weird being on early. Also, I feel like... No, we're good. No, you're not. Why is my signal acting up? My music's like... I'm gonna turn this on and off. Have you tried turning it on or off? Okay. Nope, the music is just acting up. Let me check my settings again. Nope, music's good. Okay. You're just acting up because you want to be. Alright, but... Oh, yeah, the music's really acting up. I can't hear anything. Maybe it just needs to be charged. Maybe my headset needs to be charged. Now would be a good time to charge it, especially before we start getting into things. But yeah, hope people are well. Hope people are doing good. We're just taking a moment to get started. Honestly, just trying to settle in before starting. All right. Yellow fruit. What up? That's loud. That's me cracking open a cold one. There we go. Sorry, that might have been super loud. I'm just gonna turn down things to make sure things don't get too loud on stream. I think that's good. I think the volume's good now. Yeah, I think that's good. We'll make all the people happy. All right. Wait, actually, why is my music actually kind of like being shit right now? I think it's fine. I think the music's chilling. I think we're good. My eyes are... Why are my eyes feeling really... I think I'm just tripping. I'm tripping. Okay, no, my headset is, like, acting up for some reason. For no damn reason other the fact that it's doing that. That's cool. That's great. That's kind of annoying. I don't know why my headset's acting this way. It's not like it's gonna affect me right now because all we're doing is gonna be doing the Smasher Pass, which, like, are you guys excited for that? Because I am. I'm not sure why my eyes are acting up. My eyes are really watering right now for no reason. I'm gonna fix that. No, that doesn't fix it. That doesn't fix it at all, actually. Okay, there we go. I know my toggles. I do. I'm digressing. I'm digressing a lot. We've so lost the plot, you guys. We've lost the plot multiple times now. That's okay though. So, tier list. It's my first time. It's not my first time doing this. I think it's my first time making an actual tier list. Yeah, I think this is my first time doing an actual proper tier list. I've never done a tier list ever before. So, this will be interesting. This will be unique. This will be exciting. Hey all, what's up? This will certainly be one for the one for the, what's the word? I don't know what to call it, but it will be epic. This will be epic. I swear. I just need this to stop like showing the way it is. If you don't mind me, I'm just currently okay. I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's good. But I need to show other stuff. Because we're gonna be showing multiple things at the same time. Probably should have done 2 window captures for this. This is my first time though, so please expect some scuff. There will be scuff. So bear with me. I realized as I was setting this up, I was not ready. I was not ready for the consequences. But we're making it work. We're making it work to the best of our ability, and it's coming together. Let me see here. I think I wanna. Okay. That looks pretty solid. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out in post. There's a lot we're picking up right now in the moment, as you can see. But it is coming together at least. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm also trying to like edit stuff to make sure like I don't accidentally like dox myself. You know, that's kind of important. So, which is why like I wasn't thinking about it like when I was getting ready for this. But then in the last moment, as like I started working on this, I was kind of like, what if I just did that? And now we're here. But how's people been? How has everyone's evenings? I think most of y'all know how mine was. We ranked up quite a bit last night. I'm kind of surprised. Even though Q took forever. So we'll probably go back to solo Q and Mecha Break tonight too. Depending on the vibes. I don't know. I won't end stream with just chatting stuff. I don't want to just do that. I'm gonna do other stuff too, but I think the question is more so what else will I get up to? That's really that's the big question. God, it is so much more difficult to edit. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think that is good. I will actually probably want to edit that just a tad bit to where we're working on it. We're working on it. And then we'll finally get into the thick of things. Thanks for your patience so far. I guess I could have stopped. I should have done this like off stream, but like it kind of just came to me in the moment like now. So here we are doing things live on stream. Scuff. It's real, but it's chill. Oh, I should remove that actually from my playlist. There we go. Okay, so I realize I am like so not centered. I'm so not centered here for some reason. I don't know why. Let's just, that bothered me. That bothered me a lot more than I thought it would. But we're not centered we're centered now, so it's chill. It's chill. So we're going to be going back and forth on a couple of screens here. So please bear with me while that happens, because we have two screens we're going to be going back and forth on. So appreciate your patience. Appreciate that. Okay. It's coming together. It's coming together, I swear. It's just that I decided to last minute be like, okay, we are scuffing. We're scuffing. Okay. So, your tier list. Let's get into it. Shall we? Our lovely little tier list right here. So, this is my first ever Smasher Pass. And when I mean Smasher Pass, I don't even think we will be doing much Smasher Passing to begin with, because I, over the 2-year span of being a streamer, have been so-called labeled as quote-unquote SEISO, whatever that means. I'm just guessing that means I'm just a wholesome human being who just doesn't really overly simp. Yeah, interpret that how you will. I don't really mind. But because we did achieve a subathon goal, I am obligated to commit to my first ever Smasher Pass tier list. I've never done one of these. I initially was going to do one that was VTuber related, but we pivoted. And we are now
emotional damage.
We are now doing one of my hyperfixations of this year, GACHIAKUTA. Gachi. So, GACHIAKUTA, if you are not familiar with that series, is a shonen action manga created by Urana K, which began serialization in Weekly Shonen magazine in about February of 2022. So, picture this for me, folks. Picture this. Set in a world where a pristine upper-class city is surrounded by the filthy slums. Rudo, our main character, young boy, is shunned by most for being the son of murderers. Oof. But he has found family by getting raised by the loving foster father named Regto. We'll see him later. And his crush, Chua. Cute girl. I have thoughts and feelings. So, Rudo's kind of this guy who, like, really likes trash, which, like, kind of sets the scene for, like, a lot of his character. And he's always gone about to, like, fix the trash that his city produces. However, during his, daily life, nichijou seikatsu, daily lifestyle of, picking up trash and salvaging, his adopted father gets murdered. Oh, shocker. Wow. And he gets set to be executed because the police just doesn't know how to do their job, and they just decide, hey, you're the killer, you young boy, because family history, right? Anyways, so for that, they set him to execution by the most favored method, throwing people into the abyss, a bottomless cliff at the edge of the slums. And everyone goes against him. Everyone just like hates his ass at this point. He's just like, dishonor on your family, dishonor on your cow. Even like the crush that he had, like even she's just like, you're filthier than the trash that you pick up. And so he gets dropped, literally, and reasonably he's angry because he got framed for murder, and now after being sent to the abyss, he falls to the ground in what is a trash dump populated by monsters, and now he's trying to get back up to his town that was apparently all the way up in the sky. Turns out he lived in heaven. He's been sent down to like trash hell, and now he's going to get revenge on whoever killed his dad. Yeah, my hyperfixation of the summer 2025 season. The anime just started airing in July of 2025, and I was really honored to have the opportunity to be able to be at the world premiere for GACHIAKUTA at Anime Expo 2025. Super cool series. I highly recommend you watch it. The manga has about 140 plus chapters out now, and we're going to react to a lot of the fits and see if I will smash or pass any of them. I do mean any of them. There is a tier list here from S through F, and we are going to rate a lot of things. I just don't know if we will be rating smash or pass. There will be an attempt. There may be emotional damage. There may be blood, sweat, and tears, confusion, but I think it'll be fun. At the end of the day, it'll be fun. So, we should just go straight into that, shall we? Yeah? Yes. I don't know why my headphones are acting up. My headphones, by the way, this is such a tangent, but like, you guys can hear the music. I can barely hear it. I can barely hear the music at all. It sucks because I can't hear anything. Also, shout out to TV Tropes for basically giving me my summary. And Third Impact, I swear, I'm not coming for your gig. There's a channel online that does this, and I swear, I'm not coming from your gig. I'm getting paid. I literally got paid to do this. Thank you, Sabaton. Veronica, hi. Hello. And also, I did not mention to say hello. Hi, Yuma. What's up? Thank you for emotional damage. Dude, my headset's really just dying here. It's a good thing I'm not needing to, like, use this for, like, gameplay right now. I think I caught a stream of yours a while back. Could be wrong. Well, if this is your first time in, welcome in. I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate presence here. And we're gonna go straight into checking out some of the people here on GACHIAKUTA. So, starting off with, shout out also to the GACHIAKUTA anime website. It actually is a great platform for me to view pretty much everything I need. So, I have no issues with viewing our characters here. Although, I may just slightly want to... Yeah. I might want to zoom in, actually, again. This is really... That's good. That's good here. I think I like that. So, our main character, Rudo, also known as my son. This is a child who I would really just like. He needs a hug. He just needs a hug. He's a really awkward, weird, strange child, but we love him in this household, and he just really needs a hug here. And actually, this isn't his first outfit. If I recall, this is not his first outfit you come up with. Although, I guess in the series, they chose, for the anime website, they chose to just give him his, like, main outfit for most of the show, which, like, understandable, makes sense. But if we're talking fits-wise, like, it's honestly a pretty... Sorry, that was really loud. That was really loud from the jump. outfit wise. The guy's spirit animal is a chihuahua. Don't say that. Oh my gosh, wait. You're right, but I don't want you to be right. He is kind of a chihuahua. He's like a really emotionally constipated chihuahua. Am I SEISO? Yeah, I think I'm SEISO. Somewhere in the middle, I think, somewhere. But digressing. Rudo, his fit. I think for main character fit wise, it's pretty solid. It's a good like base fit with a very recognizable silhouette. I just think that the funniest part to me about Rudo is honestly his hair. His hair is like this weird, like white that blends into black, and you would think usually I feel like hairs from in a logic standpoint it goes the other way around, but in this case like Urana sensei just decided like, hey, we're just gonna make his hair white go into black, and I'm like, sure. I mean, it's a pretty solid character design, like white hair on red eyes. We've seen it before. Soul Eater. Anyways, good base outfit. I'm always a fan for like the crop top, which like he kind of has. It's not like cropped, but like it's like you still get a bit of like waist here, which I think does a really good job of just like showing silhouette. It's not silhouette, but like how do I say this in a way that's like I think he looks nice. He looks nice. I also really just like the fact that they gave him a cropped tank top with a huge hoodie, by the way. This hoodie is ginormous. And the cargo pants is very, I feel like, quintessential Gen Z, Gen Alpha fit right now. So he's really just on top of it. Shoes, sure, they're there, I guess. They're not really standouts to me, but they're not bad either. They're just kind of like big. They almost look like they should be loafers, but they're not. But like, good for him. The red socks, I think it's a good pop of color as well. I think it was really smart for them to put red, to have red as the socks, because it breaks up so much of the like black and brown you see in the beginning here, up here. And then like having a bit of yellow here I think also helps to give some contrast as a highlight as well. So I'm a fan of it. I'd say like it's really easy to say, but I immediately kind of just want to say A for this. Also, like the most important part, I totally forgot, but like his gloves are really cool. They're kind of the main piece of his entire outfit because like in this show, everyone has superpowers through like certain objects that they treasure and take care of, and for Rudo, that's his gloves. His gloves are kind of like quintessential to his character and character design. Like he's always gonna have this on him, and although it's like kind of like a no-brainer, sort of like this is non-negotiable, he will have these gloves on no matter what outfit he's in. They look good on him. Like, I think proportionately, this is a really good outfit. It's a really great outfit. And I look forward to having this man be basically one of the next upcoming shonen protagonists of our year of 2025. Yeah. So on that note, I wouldn't put him in S tier, though. That sounds pretty strict, I know. But, like, I wouldn't put him in S tier. I'd probably put him just, like, A to start off with. Also, let me just make sure I don't accidentally dox myself when I do stuff like this. When I share screen. Let me just... Am I not? Okay, I don't dox myself when I do that. Great. Awesome. I am not doxing myself. But for some reason, I cannot. Okay. I should probably add all the photos, too. My bad. We're gonna just add a bunch of photos right here, right now. There we go. Okay, we're good here. Now we don't have to do it. This is in alphabetical order, I just realized. I think, mostly. It doesn't matter. Anyways, Rudo gets A. And yes, we are covering every character that has, like, basically a name and a character design in the anime right now. Again, thank you for the GACHIAKUTA anime website for basically providing all the character designs that for people to view. I don't think I've ever seen a website actually have this many like character designs readily available in a 360 view, by the way. Like, it's kind of revolutionary to see, I'm gonna be real, but I love it. I'm here for it. I appreciate it because you know I'm gonna be cosplaying some of these guys. There's already characters like even in the manga, they don't even have colors yet. This picked for them, but I'm already just like I'm going to cosplay you, and I hope I don't get the color scheme wrong. But yeah, Ruto, he's A. He's a solid A. Moving on to our next character, our leader of the members of the Cleaners Team Akta, we have Enji. Enji's very people started thirsting for him really fast. Actually, I was kind of surprised for it. I didn't really think like he'd get that popular, but I guess something about his personality type is just really attractive to people. I don't know, man. He's not my type personally. I think his haircut's really cool. His tattoos are really cool. That's about it. You don't get to see a lot of his tattoos in the anime though. I don't think they feature them very much in this visual as well, but he looks great. Good for him. He looks a little bit demented in that photo, but like a lot of the characters are not too far off from that either. I think he looks fine. To be honest, he looks fine. I'm sure a lot of people gush over this fit, but for me, it's just kind of okay. It's kind of just okay. Is that controversial? Perhaps. Is it brave? Not really. I think this is kind of just a obvious, like, statement to make. Sorry if you love Engine and like you are ready to just drop your pants for him. That's great for you, but I just think his outfit's kind of basic. It's a little mid. It's pretty easy to like replicate, which is kind of nice if you want to cosplay him. Like, the man wears a trench coat, a really baggy red top, some wide pants, and you know, that's your fit. Call it a day. Honestly, the most interesting parts about his design, which you can't really see in these photos, is his tattoos. And his hair, his piercings, his tattoos are literally the most interesting things, and I think they are some of the most distinctive things about him, alongside with his, you know, vital instrument, which is, you know, badass umbrella. I think so much of Enjin's interesting pieces about him just aren't around his outfit. Maybe for someone else you might think it's different, but for me it's like, this is just a street fit. This is a basic streetwear fit. So I feel like it's a C for me. Like, it's not bad. It's just not my favorite. My brain's forcing me to get 1,000 photos of Ruto. Send help? No. Take all the photos you need. Get them. So yeah, controversial yet brave opinion. Engine goes in C. C? Yeah, I think he goes in C, because he's not like, it's not a standout fit for me to be like, I want you to be in B, because I think it's really cool. Like, your tattoos, which I can't see in the visual that we just talked about, like, they're great, but like, if we can't see them in the visual, then like, what's the point? So, we head back to our next character, our third of Team Akta, Zanka. Perfectionist galore. You know, a lot of people were surprised by his hair color. A lot of people weren't expecting him to be blonde. I think there were some folks I remember seeing on Twitter being like, he's blonde, he's like not a redhead, and I was kind of like, that makes sense though. I was like, that makes sense that he's not a redhead, because like, he's very hot-headed and passionate, but like, he's still less passionate than Ruto. I think it makes a lot of sense why he's blue, because he's supposed to be the blue Oni to Ruto's red Oni. It's a very clear, like, TV tropes, like, I say TV tropes because so many of my, like, references for, like, literary terms come from TV tropes. So much of my media literary terms come from TV tropes. So if I mention something, most likely I pulled it from TV tropes when I mention, like, a literary term. So he's the blue guy. This is the Blue Ranger to Ruto's Red Ranger. And to be honest, personally, he has my favorite design of like the Akta team. I think it's just a very nice, slim fitting, gender neutral outfit, and it gives me joy to look at. I enjoy his, and his earrings are really nice too. I like his outfit from head to toe. It's actually very, very nice. Like, a lot of his outfit comes from the region he's from. So they made his outfit to match a lot of like the aspects of the town he grew up in, which is really cool that like the person who made this outfit, we're actually going to talk about later. They are a character in this tier list. But I think it's really cool that like the like designer of this outfit, which is like really thought about like, okay, he's coming from this region, so he should wear something that he feels comfortable in, and like this is basically just like similar to what he would wear if he was back at home. So I personally really like his outfit a lot. I like how its silhouette is very wide sleeves. I enjoy a good wide sleeve with a turtleneck with big shoulders. We love big shoulders here in this household. Love big shoulders. And then comes with a little bit of like tapered waist going down into like this like not tunic, but what would we call that? Skirt? It's a skirt. Let's just put it out there. Zonko wears a skirt, and we love that for him. Our non-binary, I'm just headcanon that for him. Non-binary queen, diva. Yes. I like it. I like the outfit a lot. I've seen a couple cosplayers already recreate his outfit, and I really like how they've done it so far. I don't really have any complaints about his shoes. His shoes are like, I think, a really good extension of just everything he wears right now. It's very like loose, but also slimming, but also like somewhat feminine, but also somewhat masculine. Like it's very elegant. It's very elegant. Ignoring, the huge pack in front. It's a very elegant outfit. And like I think it really speaks to how Zanka, even though he lives in a trash world, he's very much a clean, put together person who maybe isn't like super like visually oriented, but he does pay attention to his appearance. Like he puts probably a lot of pride into his like outfits and like how he gets himself together. And you can really see that in the way like his outfit also comes together. So yeah. Am I a Zonka stan? I don't know. Maybe. We're discovering things in real time here on the channel. Don't mind me. I think I just have gender envy. Don't mind me. Anyways, for Zonka, we would give him... I think I really just put him in A tier above Rudo. I think I would. Would. Let's move you. I don't know if I'd put him in an S tier yet. Like, I like his outfit a lot, but do I... we might come back to it. We'll come back to this. This could change, you guys. Don't count this out. This could change. For now, let's go to our fourth member of Team Akta. Rio, Scissor Girl. I really just love Rio's character for the most part. Her outfit is probably the most simplest of the Akta team. I think honestly some of the simplest outfits you'll see throughout the entire show so far. But it really works for her because Homegirl, like, fights with scissors, you guys. She fights with scissors. Like, she does not need all the sleeves that, like, Zanka has. She doesn't need the trench coat like Engine has. She doesn't need the baggy, like, cargo pants like Rudo has. Like, Homegirl is minimalistic because her weapon does all the talking. And I love that for her. I really like that for her. Oh, that's clipping. I don't know why I did that. But it's also still very... easy to tell, like, what does she do? Where is she going? Where is she coming from? Like, it's a very movable outfit. And I think that works very well for her. Good for her. I like the crop jacket. I hope to see official merch like this. Wouldn't that be cool? Official merch like that? That would be fun. Official merch just like this would be really, really fun, I think. To have official GACHIAKUTA, like, cleaner jackets, I think would be such a cool, like... thing. I do wish that she had a bit more color to her outfit. That's one thing that, like, she's similar to Engine in that sense of, like, this outfit's very simple and there's not a lot of color to it and you just lose, I think, just so many finer, I feel like so much more could have been incorporated if we just added a few more pops of color here, because the crop top's great. It's a simple bandeau as the top. She has like nothing on her waist. She goes straight into like a low-waisted like Spanx type of pant. It's very sporty, which good for her. Again, lovely. With like a belt here that's like white. The one pop of color she gets is her necklace, whatever the emblems that are on her jacket, and then whatever this yellow thigh strap thing is next to this brown holster. It's not a whole lot of color. And it makes me a little bit sad for her because I'm like, I wish she had more, but I understand why she doesn't have more. Honestly, the thing that stands out the most to me is the leg warmers, which makes sense because again, she uses a scissor blade as her vital instrument with her legs. Like homegirl has leg day every day. She's just beneath all this, I'm sure are thighs for days. But I don't know. For me, it's kind of like it's a really simple outfit, and for me it just feels lacking in comparison to like even Engine has a bit more going on because he has tattoos. Rio only gets so much going on with her hair, and then everything goes like downhill from there. So for me it's like a D. She's not above any of her teammates, which is really unfortunate, but like for me it's like she can't be any higher than a C, though. Like, I think we have to put her at D. I think she's gonna have to be a D, you guys. It's not bad. It's just not good. It's just there. Like, I don't think about Rio's outfit when I think about her. I think about her personality more, which, like, good for you. Good for her. Go, girl. Like, you have depth to your character. We love characterization in this household, but, like, I wish you had a way nicer outfit to, like, go with that personality. Does that make sense? Okay, so I do see we have ads starting up here, and I do want to make sure all my thoughts are clearly, like, enunciated and followed as we go into things. So our next couple of characters that we'll cover are going to be, I think we will actually start to cover, who do we want to cover next? Do we want to cover the Sphereites? We could. Technically, in terms of episode order, these two came first. We could cover these guys next before we get into the rest of our cleaners. I think we'll do that. So we'll get into some of the Sphereites in a couple moments, and after this quick commercial break. So far, I'm really enjoying this. So far, I hope you guys are also really enjoying this. Please let me know what your comments are about this little tier list we have going on right now. I'm actually kind of surprised by my thoughts about this so far. I really thought I would like more outfits, but so far, yeah, this is a way more diverse tier list than I was expecting. I wasn't expecting to put Rio in D at all, but that's just how I feel. And so if you have thoughts about that, comment below. Like and subscribe. This will be on YouTube. Anyways, we'll be right back. There's gonna be an ad coming up soon. Hello, we're back, and we're gonna be checking out our next character, Regito, also known as Rudo's adoptive father. Spoiler, he's not alive by the time we check out the show. He dies pretty quick early on, but I thought it was very important that we see his outfit because this man is very quintessential to our main character's development. Like, Homeboy is barely on the brink of understanding what it means to be a normal human being. And this man does so much work to make sure Rudo gets there. He was really doing his best. He was doing the most. Probably, like, best father we've seen in a minute. It's just too bad he passes away. Murder. Wow. People die when they are killed. Anyways. What do we got about him? Well, his outfit is basically the outfit that, like, a lot of people in the sphere, which is like the Tenkai, which is like, you know, the place that Rudo grew up in. That's the place that, like, this is like the main garb. But, like, as you can see, it's kind of fucked up. It's kind of brutal looking. It's not exactly, like, in its best condition. That's because Regito and Rudo live in the slums. And that means their outfits are a little bit more shit because they're basically leftovers. Basically, like, the slums that they live in are, like, basically, like, imagine Australia where all of the original people who, like, migrated there were basically forced to go there because they were prisoners. Yeah, Regito and Rudo are basically, like, descendants of prisoners from, like, the setup of this show. And they live in the slums because their ancestors, who are prisoners, and people who broke laws and criminals, were sent there. So that's a lot of unnecessary lore. Let's get back into the outfit. To me, like, the biggest standouts about his outfit, really, Regito's outfit, are the shawl. Love the shawl. We love a shawl. And whatever this, like, bright sun brooch piece is, chest piece, I like both of those quite a bit. I think those two really indicate, like, a lot about his character, particularly about the shawl part, because if you watch the anime, you see a lot of Regito's actions. Like, he's always holding a book. He's always been holding some type of literature. The man's a reader. Like, the man's smart. He might be broke, but he's smart. And he's educated. And I think the shawl really indicates, like, he's a very, like, calm, quiet, chill dude. Like, he's a good guy. And, like, he's just here to, like, just do his own thing. And, like, be with his family, which is Rudo. What's the tense that we use here? I don't know, man. But for me, I like the outfit for the most part. Even though, like, it's all kind of just one flat color, you can see, like, aspects of texture where they imply. And I really like that aspect about the Spherite, like, design. They did a really good job portraying, like, there is stuff happening here. There are layers, there are textures. And, like, I think that really helps because, like, he's wearing a shawl. He's wearing a shawl, you guys. It's a shawl. I like it, basically. It's not really, like, a huge, like, wow, what an extraordinary outfit. Like, nothing like that. But I do like it quite a bit. I'd say, like, it fits pretty well in, like, B. I think it fits pretty well in the B section for me, personally. That's just my opinion. But I do like it a lot. I'm surprised more people don't thirst over Regito, to be honest with you. I would have thought way more people would have liked him. But I guess it's because his time in the show was so short. Like, no one really got to know this dude. So that's probably why a lot of people don't thirst for him as much as they do Engine. I see more Engine thirst than I do Regito thirst. But I think there should be more for him. He should be up there more. They should give him more thirst. I won't be thirsting after him that much. But I think he deserves it. He's actually, like, a dad. That's actually somebody you can, like, you know, thirst over. He's legal. I'm digressing. Anyways. Speaking of Spherites, we're going into Chua, who was Rudo's crush. And then, you know, Rudo got framed for murder. And then Chua immediately dropped him. It was quick. It was kind of crazy. The switch up was like, I wasn't expecting that quick of a switch up because I would have thought, like, Hey, isn't that like the guy you kind of grew up with? Like, wouldn't you have like believed things a bit better? But no, homegirl like fell for the mom mentality real quick. Granted, she's young. She's about the same age as Rudo is, and Rudo's about 14, 15. So, 14, 15-year-olds very easily fall into the influence. And in this case, Chua fell into the influence. She fell into the mom mentality and immediately dropped his ass just as quickly as as soon as quickly as Rito dropped into, the ground. I think it's a really cute outfit. Like, you don't see much of Chua in the beginning, but it's a really adorable outfit. I don't know why her outfit's cleaner than Regato's or Rudo's because she also lives in the slums. I don't know, but I think it's a really cute outfit that like really would be fun to try wearing. I think it's a great like jumper, looks really warm, looks really cozy, looks like it would be a great fit for fall actually as it's now cooling down. I love the shoes actually. It's very like I think it's very modern. This whole outfit's very modern even though like there's aspects to it that also feel very like otherworldly, like the gold pieces around her neck. But it also still feels really like you could see a girl wearing this to the mall right now. Like you could see a 14, 15-year-old wearing this to the mall right now and no one would bat an eye. We have the leg warmers, we have the oversized Uggs. We got the warm jumper here. Like we've seen this and it's pretty cute actually. Overall it's actually really cute. I give this a solid B as well. The only thing about it is like honestly, yeah, it's a B. No notes. No notes. No notes for me. It goes in B just right next to Regato. They both get B's. Where's Chua? There you are. Man, she gets such a switch up in the anime. How unfortunate. But it's not her fault. She just fell for the influence. She drank the Kool-Aid. She didn't believe in Rudo like she was supposed to. So, with that, we're going back to cleaners with our next character, Tamsi. Super interesting character design if you ask me. I love what they did with this. I love Urana's like design for this and I love the anime's interpretation of what they did with this. I love how they also went for the really wild hair because his hair isn't as big in the first couple of like, drawings of him. The first couple times you see him, he's actually like a lot more like his hair's a lot more like smoother. Like it doesn't stick out as much. And so I appreciate how the anime was just like, yeah, just make him stick out. Stick his hair out everywhere. Just flyaways all around. And so I just really enjoy like it's very like it's a lot of beige, so but like a lot of blue highlights as accent colors. So is this dark academia, light academia? I don't know, but it is academic because he's wearing a tie. Man's wearing a tie, a button up, and some like culotte slacks. This is academia, whether you like it or not. And Tamsi has a very calmer personality that seems very smart. So it makes sense that the man would be basically dressed halfway into a school uniform. I really like the oversized fit for it all too. He looks comfortable. I really like the baggy fit. It's almost like academia, light academia combined with mod fit decided to like merge together here and create a really lovely fusion. I just really enjoy also so many pleats. They gave his outfit so many pleats and I really appreciate that piece, a part of him actually. I really just overall like this entire outfit. I like the color story that they gave him because it's a lot of brown, but it's still given like pops of color through blue, dark blue, light blue, some other shades of beige that isn't just from the cleaner jacket. His shoes are also really cool. You can see like they almost look like sandals, but they're not. They're like almost interpreted to be like sandals, but they are still shoes. It's like the shoe sock again. It's the shoe sock again with like Zanka. It's also very, I would say, this is also very gender neutral. It also is more streetwear than Zanka's outfit is, but still really, really nice, really fun. Zanka's outfit is a bit more like, what's the word for it? I don't have an English word for it, but like it's very kichiri, very clean cut. Then Tamsi's a bit more relaxed. Like they feel like counterparts to each other almost, but they're not. I don't even think they reside in this. They grew up in the same region. I actually don't remember where Tamsi's from. They probably talk about that later though. But yeah, great outfit, really fun. 10 out of 10. I'm a fan. I would say I would put him. Would I put him in S? I might put him in S as well. This might be an S tier, folks. He might be an S as well. Where is his face? Here. Yeah, I think we put him in an S right here. Is he above Zanka though? No, he's not. He's just he's there, but he's not above Zanka. Zanka's above him in fit wise. I think it's because for Tansy's outfit, I just see myself being able to wear that more than Zanka's outfit. But Zanka's outfit just has just a tad bit more cohesion that I like. I just like I think it also just has a little bit more like, I don't know, it's just the gender neutralness that gets me, you know? That's why he fits higher. He sits higher. So that's where I stand right now. That's where I stand with these folks. I'm actually surprised how Tansy ended up being an S tier for me. I didn't think I'd appreciate his outfit that much, but there's actually a lot of outfits that are making bigger decisions for me than I would have expected. Anyways, our next outfit here is outfit and person. Person, not the outfit, although we're looking at both right now. That's Delman. And the first thing that stands out is not really in his outfit, but in the visuals over here on the side. Wow, eyebrows. Eyebrows for days. Like, facial hair for days. Like, man must take forever on hair day, even though he doesn't have hair. It's just all facial hair. His facial hair day must be, like, the full day. He must have to take Sundays off for this. But, like, gosh, he's like such a like large character, but there's also such really cool like fashion choices they made for him. I really like how there's just so much that proportionally somehow makes sense, even though his arms are like going all the way down to his ankles. His arms go all the way down to his ankles, but somehow it makes so much sense. I don't know how they did it, cause like he has so many big pieces to him for being a big character. Like, the shoes, huge. The pants, huge. The jacket, super big. Like, it's a really cool piece, though. I like how they made him wear tank top, because if he wore anything, like, long sleeve, you'd lose so much of his shape. And so it's nice how they added that. And then the tiniest thing that's just adds the nicest bit of detail is the fact that he has, like, this really small sun hat because he gardens. It's almost kind of cute. The whole outfit's almost kind of cute. And I think that really is emphasized because of how much color this outfit gets. He's probably one of the most colorful characters of the cleaners we've seen so far. Because everyone's been wearing, like, black and brown and beige with a little bit of red. But then, like, he gets the most color. Delvin gets the most color. Delvin gets more color than Tansy and Zanka. Like, he has yellow, blue, and red. He has primary colors going on alongside these neutrals, and it works really well. I really actually like his outfit quite a bit. For him. Would I wear this? Probably not. I'm not a farmer girl. I'm more of an indoor plant kind of diva, but I like his outfit. I like this quite a lot, actually. I think we might put this... I don't know if I would put this in B, but I don't know if I could put this in A. Am I putting this in A? Is this an A for me? I think this is an A. I'm shocked that we're putting this in A, to be honest. But I think I might just put Delvin in A. Where is he? Where is this man? Get your A. Get your A with your big ass eyebrows, my dude. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. I just really enjoy so much of his outfit. I didn't expect to like so much as I did. It's just really cool. Oh, and like, I didn't even see this part. I didn't even check the back, but the back is also really fun with the strings. Like, that's another pop of color there that, like, no one else gets, man. Like, he's such a, like, light-hearted looking character. Even though, like, obviously he's really passionate. He's really passionate here, you guys. But I really like his whole fit going on. I just think it's a nice outfit for him. Good for him. Anyways, we should probably go back to We're going into now members of Cleaner Team Child. So we're starting out with bro. Just bro. Bruh. Like, you know what this outfit is? You know what this outfit is? It's the LA Cholos. It's the LA Cholos. It's the Cholos, isn't it? Am I saying that right? I'm not from SoCal, but like, you know what this is. Like, if you know like what SoCal Latin like men wear, Latino, not Latin, Latino men, this is what Latino men in SoCal wear. It's, dude, even from like, dude, is that Adidas? Is he wearing Adidas right now? Dude. It's just a cholo. It's just, oh my gosh. I'm like, I like kind of can't take the fit seriously because I'm like, dude, this is just an outfit like you see on the streets of LA, man. Like, we've seen this fit. We know this fit. We know people who wear this fit. Actually, I don't know anybody who wears this fit, but I know of people who wear this fit. And it's just, oh my gosh. Like, oh, okay, the cool part about him, he has cool hair. That's good. Cool hair. Thank goodness he has something interesting about him. Because I was just about to say, like, dude, why is your fit so basic, man? Like, bruh. Like, actually, bruh. Oh my god, it's I think it's an F. It's so boring. It's just an F. It's like, I just don't know what to say about this, man. Like, what do I do about this? This is just it's so boring, man. Y'all, it's just not it. I just can't. No one can argue with me about this. It's just it's an F for me. Sorry, man. Sorry, bro. Oh my god. Hopefully, like, the other characters in Team Child are much more interesting. Because, like, we got Deer next. Deer's a lot more interesting. Deer's, like, one of the younger cleaners. They are actually a literal child. This is the literal child we're talking about here. And I think that gets conveyed pretty easily. Because the fit is childish. Kids in overalls, man. It doesn't get any more childish than that. Still got the pacifier going. He hasn't gone. He's still having some growing pains, I guess, in his teeth. It's actually honestly a really nice outfit overall. I like the silhouette quite a bit. It's very baggy, looks comfortable. The hair is super cool. Like, we've seen that split hairstyle with brown and beige, and it's a really good color scheme that they gave him. I actually don't know what Deer's pronouns are. Sorry, my dude. But, you know, dude's gender neutral. Overall, I like the outfit. Not a whole lot to talk about here because, again, really simple stuff. I like how there's cutouts adding accents of black to the overalls. So for me, it's this guy's wearing Adidas too. He's wearing Adidas like Stan Smiths. It's like a B. A B? Yeah, it's like a B. This gives a B to B. B for not basic, but like, you know, it's not B for not bad. And then our last member of Team Child that we've seen so far in the anime, we have Guita, who's really interesting because unlike some of the other characters in GACHIAKUTA in the cleaner side, she wears a onesie. She gets to wear a onesie, which looks like the most comfortable thing ever. But, like, I think that's because of her vital instrument, which, like, you will get to see down the line, like, what that is exactly. She gets to wear a onesie, and it looks super comfortable. I like the color scheme that they gave her. I think it's fun. I think it's still very much just like, because it's a trash world, there's still muted colors, but her hair color also adds that accent alongside it. So she has so far she's probably the most interesting looking character design we've seen. Maybe next to like Ruto, Zonka, and Tamsi. She has one of actually the most interesting character designs. If only because she's wearing a onesie that is basically just a monster onesie. But about, regardless of like what's interesting about it, talking about like the color I like here, I well, honestly, what stands out to me the most is the fact that she has red fingertips, which implies blood. So I'm just like, ooh, murder. No, I just find that part the most interesting because there's a gradient. But also, yes, she's probably fucking people up. So good for her. Beat people up. Go for it. Actually, don't. For legal reasons, that's a joke. That's a joke. I do like it quite a bit though. I think it's just because like she gets green hair with like white highlights, and that just adds a lot of pop color alongside like the yellow eyes, the little cute horns on top, and then what is obviously a very comfortable onesie going down. She just looks comfortable, and I'm happy for her. I'm glad. But I wouldn't say like this is an outfit like I'm like really into. It's just more like this is cool, this is cute, it's comfy. So for that, I think I put it in a C because I don't dislike it, but I also just don't have much else to say about it. Even though I did yap quite a bit about that. I yapped a lot about the color scheme, if anything. So good for her for having the most colorful outfit now. You beat Delman. Good for you. Okay, we're now moving into our supporters. They're basically, it's in the name, you know, they're the support people of the cleaners. They don't have vital instruments. And honestly, they all have the same outfits, so we won't really talk too much about them here. They're all basically going to get the same rating because they all have the same outfit. But in terms of character, my favorite is Follow, so we're going to talk about Follow and look at his outfit and the way he's worn it. So, pretty simple outfit overall. We have nothing to talk about here. Because, like, unlike the cleaners, the supporters are just kind of in the background. Like, they get some characterization, and they will get more characterization as the show goes on. But in the beginning, like, they're kind of just there. And it doesn't help that their visuals just make them look kind of just there as well. So for me, it's just like, it's kind of just a C. There's nothing to hit home about on anything, you know? It's a nice solid jacket with a good turtleneck and some cargo pants. Like, anybody could wear this outfit, and there'd be nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, there's nothing to stand out about it either. So I just have to put all three in C simultaneously because there is no standout here. None of them are like standouts in that regard. So sorry to all of them, but yeah, that's how it goes. Sorry to all three of you that you just got sent to C. Just, it's all equal though. It's all equal. I did not put any of them higher or lower than any of the others. And yeah, maybe Follow has the head eye gear thing, but I digress. It's not that important to me. So with that, that's our support kids. They have their tier. Good for them. We move on to some of the other members of the cleaners, like Corvus. He's the leader of this entire shindig. Finally, a black president. Yeah, Obama. Cool. I'm digressing a lot. Honestly, he's so cool. Like, he's so cool. Like, what do I even say? What else can I say about it, man? Like, what else? Do we need to do, like, dude, the aura on this guy is immense. Like, he could be wearing a trash bag and we'd still probably be like, yeah, that's our leader. That's the leader of the cleaners right there, man. That's our president. He just has such a cool fit. Like, he pulls off the large trench coat so much better than Engine does. It's so cool on him. Like, he got it over the shoulders. It's not actually on him. It's over the shoulders. And then if you look closely here, he got his turtleneck as the under, like the body armor going on there. That's hot. And then he has like this yellow vest thing here, which like great pop of color on dark skin. Oh my god, hot. And then like this little black emblem there. Cool zipper in the middle here. It's overall just an awesome vest. And then we get waist. Love. Waist. Love her. Giving body, and then we add more like to that with some baggy like cargo pants that are made with denim, but then they have a little bit of color on the sides and in between the crotch, which adds a little bit more depth to the whole fit. And then it ends with some really nice shoes. I don't know what to say about them. They could be boots. They could just be some... They look like Timbs. They're probably just some black Timbs, because knowing this man, he's cultured. He's wearing Timbs. We're putting that in there for him. Corvus wears black Timbs. Good for him. He got the Timberlands on. Good for him. And, like, all of that to say, he still has, like, a based haircut with a tattoo in the back and the piercings. Like, dude, how much cooler can he get? Like, he just has so much aura, man. Like, I've not seen a leader this cool in so long. Like, yes, I would follow you. Oh my god. So it's an S for me. If it wasn't obvious. Man gets an S. Just automatically. It's so obvious, man. Like, it's so good. Like, what else do you do for that, man? Like, he's above. He has to be. I'm sorry, man. He's above everybody else in that. Like, he gets the S. He gets the S tier. Just, wow, cool character. Okay, so I lied. This person gets the S. This person gets the S of all S's. This is Semiyu. S for Semiyu. She gets everything. She gets my whole heart, soul, everything. She can have everything I have to my name. She has it. She owns it. She's everything. She gets it. She just gets it. Like, there was no one else, like, from the jump, as soon as I was going to make this, there was no one else who was going to be above this woman. Like, this is the, like, Black Weeb's princess right now. Like, I have not seen the Black Weeb community come to an accord about one single woman since Michiko and Hachijin. Like, this is just quintessential. She is the people's princess right now. Like, she can do no wrong. She can do no wrong. I love her so much. I would go upside down for her. Yes, ma'am. For you, yes. And you know, actually, I've cosplayed this. I actually did the cosplay for this at Anime Expo, and Urana Sensei actually saw me cosplay this, and she recognized me as Semiyu. And honestly, like, if that ups my bias, sure, who cares? And what? But Semiyu, it's just, oh my god, queen, diva, fan. We love her. She can't do any wrong. Like, she gets her own tier all by herself, man. Like, I don't make the rules here. S for Semiyu. That's all she gets her own spot. Homegirl gets her own spot here. Homegirl gets her own spot. I love her so much. You don't understand. I love her so much. She gets her own spot right there. Just love her. Best girl. Queen. Love her. Oh my gosh. What a fan. I'm such a fan. You don't understand. I'm such a fan. Hey, Jax. Hi. Alright, we have our next character, August. The guy who actually makes, like, all these outfits we've been talking about for the cleaners. Like, this is the man with a plan and a job. This man, like, has so much. You know what I just realized? I didn't talk about Semiyu at all in terms of her outfit. I just was just like, I love her. I don't care. She does no wrong. She is my smasher pass. She is the smash. She is the full smash. I'm sorry. We're still talking about her, by the way. I don't care if we're talking about August anymore. Let's go back. We're still talking about her. We're going back now. We already did the tier, but I have to go back and talk about her because, like, what a cool woman. What a cool woman, you guys. Like, she likes women's porn. Good for her. She loves women. I love women, too. I love her. I love Semiyu. She does no wrong. She's just, oh my god, what a cool woman. It's very much just like, you want to be her or you want to be with her or under her. Under her would be fun, I think. Under her would be really nice. Gosh, she's so cool. I just love her whole fit, man. Everything's right. Everything's good. She hasn't had a good haircut in ages, but you know, that's okay, boo-boo. I still love you. Gosh, you can't do any wrong. I would die for you. Anyways, about the fit, I mean, again, does no wrong. Lovely tank top here with the zipper. Fun little panels here in the middle. Great arm warmers. So yum. Has a lovely bit of bracelet accessories here. Plenty of accessories on the side here with the belt. Didn't think the belt was going to be gold, but love that accent color. Huge big black belt. And then some lovely, like, cargo pants, black baggy pants that taper out in the middle here. Love that for her. I just like her. I just think she's neat. We can move on, I think, now. I don't know. I just love Semiyu so much, you guys. Like, she's so hot. What do you even do with all that? I can't do anything with that. I don't deserve to have all of that. But no one else does either. No one can handle her. We should move on. So, August. He's cool. I didn't know Miyano Momoru is the one who voice acts him. That suddenly makes a lot of sense because this guy has a really wacky character. He's kind of like doing the most. But it makes sense because he's a very creative person who designs and makes all the outfits for the cleaners. And it really shows in his fit. The man's working. The man just has a lot to do. He doesn't have time to look as nice as the people he's making outfits for, but he does make sure that he is color coordinated. He will make sure his fit is color coordinated and goes well with his complexion, and I definitely do think it does. The white tee, it's a solid fit, can't do no wrong. Headset to make sure, you know, he's jamming while he works. And then everything else, pockets for days. The man's ready to just pull out whatever tool he needs for whatever job he's up to. So, honestly, like, it's hard to say because this isn't really fashion so much as it is workwear. He didn't have time to finish his shoes. Speaking of workwear, complete violation right there. But also, like, we're living in it's a trash world. Like, there is no such thing as, like, ordinance. What are the rules? There are no rules. Man can have his toes. Man can have his dogs out. Man can have his toes out. What's wrong with that? As long as it doesn't die at the end, that's what matters, right? I can't get over his sandals. I think they're alright. I mean, okay, now that we're actually looking at them. Yeah, I guess. Man, now that you've said it, it kind of brings this whole fit down like a bit. It brings it down to at least like. I was gonna put this guy at like a C, but at that rate, like you might as well just put him down to a D. Damn, barely passing. But, like, that is kind of how I'm feeling about it now. Barely passing. Just barely. Man barely passes. Give me a second. If they were boots or sandals, it would work, but the combo ain't it. Yeah, when you put it that way. Yeah. Yeah, he fits in a D. He's lower than Rio, but he's not going to be any higher. Shame. What a shame. And then we have our last cleaner character, I think. I don't remember. I think she's like the last official cleaner character we meet in the anime so far. Asia, very cute, adorable nurse outfit. Fun fact, her and August are siblings. Very cute, adorable outfit. She's basically like the medic of the cleaners. And it's very clearly communicated in her outfit where she is basically dressed as a nurse. And I think it's a great fit for her. I think she looks very comfortable. I think it works for her in the sense of like, hey, I have anxiety. I need to be comfortable and like hide in my fit. And that really does it for her. She hides in her fit. One thing I didn't realize that she had going on in her fit was the fact that she has an entire electrical cord around her neck. There's an electrical cord going around her neck. I never noticed that. That's such a unique detail. Like, that goes with her vital instrument, which makes so much sense. But I'm like, you had an electrical cord just around your neck this whole time? Like, girl, are you okay? She's not okay, by the way. She's not okay. She's never been okay. Homegirl's like an anxiety wreck. Like, on the brink, ready to charge up whenever. But I really do like the outfit. I kind of wish that she didn't have gloves on because it feels like there's so much going on that isn't covered. And then all of a sudden we get to dogs and ankles. I'm just like, why? But then also like, sure, I guess. So personally for me, like, the outfit's it's really cute. It looks comfortable. I hope someone does cosplayer. It's the type of outfit that you kind of want to see cosplayed, you know? But I don't really like the gloves. So for me, it's kind of like a B. It's a B for me. That's where the outfit sits, I think. It sits under B tier. 'Cause it's not bad, but it's not high. It's higher than a C, but it's not good enough to be an A. I think it's above. For me, it's above deer. Yeah. I think that's right. Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah. I think that's good. I agree with that. And now we finally go into our antagonists. Do we go into our antagonists? Yeah, let's go to our antagonists. Our antagonist here. Hey, what's up? Our antagonist. We're starting with Big Bad himself. Although, I don't really know if he's considered Big Bad. We have, Zodil. Sorry, Zoidiru. Anyways, I'm butchering the names. I haven't watched the English dub. Don't mind me. The Raiders are basically the antagonists of the series. But interestingly, I don't know if we can call them antagonists because what they're trying to do is get up to the sphere as well. To do what? I don't particularly know yet. The series hasn't really revealed the full details, but they're hunting down Rudo and kind of will do whatever it takes to hunt him down too. So that kind of makes them the bad guys, but we still don't know enough about them to be like, are they the bad guys or are they just people in a really bad situation? We don't know yet, but what I do like about this outfit is just a clear indication of like, this is clearly not somebody who's in the cleaners. Dang, his arms look pretty long. There's a lot of people in the series whose arms are long. Trust. For me, it's kind of busy though. This outfit's really busy because there's just, you can tell like, these guys haven't seen a good day in a while. This guy has not seen a good day in a minute because everything's breaking apart. Everything is in disarray and in repair and like is just a couple of stitches away from falling apart, really. So for me, it's kind of like his outfit's kind of aight, really, if I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't like this weird quilted thing that's happening here. Like, everything up top is great, and then it falls apart as you get to the bottom here. Like, everything's great here. I like this turtleneck. His hair's pretty dope. I like the button up. I also really like this here. I like this little, like, tie here in the middle. It adds a good pop of bright purple in the middle that breaks up, like, that helps, what's the word? It helps break up a lot of the darkness happening here, which, like, you don't get as much with some of the cleaners, actually. What I don't like, though, is that, like, wow, stitches for days. So many stitches and, like, weird straps. And then this weird quilted fabric skirt thing here. And then, like, I don't even dislike the frayed, like, trench coat? Yeah, trench coat. Yeah, trench coat. I don't even mind the fraying happening here, but then the shoes. Like, dude, man, you need some new shoes, please. You deserve better footwear than this. And so, like, the outfit just isn't so good for me. Like, it's just, I'm not a fan of it. And for that reason, like, I think I gotta put him in, like, C as well. He gets by with what he has. Yeah, but, like, he's a bad guy. He could look good while doing it, too. So I gotta put him, like, in C. Like, he's above the supporters, but I think he's still lower than Engine and Guida. Like, I gotta put him underneath. Like, he sits in the middle. He sits in high middle C. He's not the worst, but he's not the best either. There's definitely raiders with better outfits. And better shoes, by the way. There's definitely raiders with better shoes. Speaking of which, we have Jabber here with way better shoes, my dude. Like, the shoes, look at the loafers. The loafers are proper. He got his loafer game going and it's fine. But, like, for some reason, Zoido couldn't. But Jabber, cool fit. Like, this is next to Semiyu. This is, like, if Semiyu is the Black Weeb's princess, this is the Black Weeb's, like, raccoon. Rabid raccoon. We love him. It's just that this guy's, like, needing to be institutionalized. He has a problem. But he has a really cool fit, though. I saw a cosplayer actually cosplay him at AX too. It was kind of awesome the way he did his hair, because you can see here Jabber clearly has locks, and what they did with his hair was just they used fabric to make his locks, because I don't think that guy actually had locks for hair, so he used fabric to interpret locks instead, and I thought that was a really cool way to interpret his hair, because it worked really well. Jabber, man, our light-skinned diva. He's his outfit's pretty interesting in the way that, like, I think just most of the Raiders' outfits are going to be, because everything's in such disarray. But I think it's really cool that they chose purple as their representative color, because they needed something to be like, how do we show that these guys are different from the cleaners? Well, let's do purple. Purple's, like, kind of this, like, evil kind of color, but not really evil. Like, it's interpreted evil, but it also has other interpretive, like, color, like, meanings as well, like royalty. Royalty's another color, although I don't think anybody in the Raiders are royal, although we don't know that yet. But I think Jabber looks pretty cool. I do like his shoes the most, actually, of the whole thing, alongside with, I think, just the hoodie. This top part is really cool. I don't care for the belt. I don't. Sorry, not sorry, but I don't. It's a lot of just, like, loose fabric here, which I think... Also, the nice thing about the cleaners and the raiders is that because they live in a trash world, you can really, like, be a bit more messy with the fits. And I think that even more goes so for the cleaners, or not the cleaners, sorry, the raiders. There's so much in, like, disarray here and disrepair that, like, if you fucked up on something, that suddenly becomes a choice. Suddenly, that's normal. That's fine. That's okay. That's just part of the fit now. And I think Jabber's one of those characters who's, like, he keeps his outfit as much as together as possible, but if it gets fucked up, like, who cares? Like, I'm just gonna tie things in a knot and call it a day. Like, he's gonna do that. I think overall, like, it's really... I like the color story happening here, too. I think the color story is also really nice. It's more interesting to me than Zoido's is, so I would put Jabber a bit higher up. I don't know if I put him in B, so we will put him in high C. We'll put him in high C. Where is he? Where is he? There you are. You're above Engine. Well, no, you're above Engine. Sorry. Sorry, Engine. Alright, we do have another break coming up. I gotta take a potty break. We'll be right back after the ad break, okay? We're going to get more into these characters, because we still got a couple more to go, you know? We still got a couple more to go, and then we can, like, do more after that, too. So, I'm going to see you all in a bit. Peace. Alright, hey, we're back. So this is our current tier list as of this time. Right now, we got these folks in the order that they're in. And we still got a couple more to go. We have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Yeah, 7 left before our tier list for anime-only characters wraps. So, we're going into our next character, who is also a raider, Chitoni. Chitoni has a really interesting power as a vital instrument. She's one of the characters whose powers really interest me because she uses a manhole cover to teleport. Yeah. Which I find so interesting because vital instruments are supposed to be objects that become basically super powered through one's attachment and feelings towards them. So it makes me really curious, like, why a manhole cover? Like, what's your backstory here that your manhole cover? This is my emotional support manhole cover. Like, how did that become your vital instrument? Like, I look forward to seeing this person's character development because also they have really cool tattoos. You don't get to see the details in the anime, but like in the manga, her tattoos are super detailed. Also, like, it's not super implied, but girl has muscles. That's muscle definition. Like, she's carrying that manhole around everywhere. She bulks. She is bulk. I know it. I just know it. Anyways, I think the outfit, I like her outfit quite a bit. It's a very simple outfit, with not too much detail about it. Some of the biggest details on her are really her tattoos, but I think it works really well for her. She's very quiet, but I think that's supposed to be the point because, you know, she's a teleporter. Her presence should not be known, but I like the fit. I like the purple on white. I like the pleats that I think come from the quilting. It's quilting. That's quilting, I believe. And I like the stitching that, like, you can tell, like, these are two different fabrics. We stitched them up so that they become one singular outfit. I really like that. I really like her outfit overall. It looks really comfortable. It looks like she can move in a pinch when need be. Pretty simple and clean compared to other outfits as well. Yeah, exactly. Simple and clean when you walk away. I'm digressing. I just really like Chitoni's outfit quite a bit. I think it's like, it's just a nice break from all the busyness we saw from Jabber and Zoidal, but it's still very much just like, this is a character with her own details to them too. She has this also like interesting little like thing on her belt. I don't know what this is. It looks like a light, which makes sense because she probably has to see through the manhole at times. So for me, it's a fan. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of it. I like it. For me, like, she's definitely sits in B. I think she sits firmly above Deer. I don't know if she sits above. She might. We'll come back to it. These two are very even to me because I really like Aisha's. I like all the detail that Aisha gets, but I do not like the gloves. But at the same time, I like a lot of the simplicity that Chitoni comes with as well. But Chitoni just doesn't have like enough detailing to also like beat Aisha. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to tell. I'm kind of split. These are two that are very even, but we're gonna move on from that for now. We'll come back to it. We're moving on to the next raider. Honestly, probably the best design of the raiders. We have Noiter. Gosh, wow. Like, her outfit's so good. She has one of the best fits in the entire, like, Raiders side. Maybe, arguably, one of the best outfits in the cast. Like, in the anime so far. Like, it's big shoulders, it's big pants. I love a big shoulder, I love a big pant, I love a skinny waist, and I love some long hair. Homegirl has such long hair, and it's so important for her to have that, by the way, because if you wouldn't have guessed, her vital instrument is literally the comb that she has in her hair, this little top piece here that looks like a tiara. Her outfit's so nice. Her outfits actually has so much nice detailing here. I can't wait for somebody to try to cosplay this because I know it's gonna look so good. Like, it's so good, you guys. Like, I love all the little pieces of her outfits here. Like, from, like, the super, like, long Ariana Grande ponytail with, like, the ton of barrettes, from the hair crown, like, comb that looks like a crown, and then we start going into the shoulders. Like, she looks like a princess. Like, this looks like a princess here. Like, she looks like she will go into a war, but she will go into war looking like royalty. And I really like the way that they put her color story together, because these are all the same fabrics, like, as Jappers and as everyone else we've seen in the Raiders so far, but, like, her outfit's just designed so much better than everyone else's. Like, she's a Raider who pays attention to her appearance. She takes pride in her hair, and by proxy, she takes pride in the way she looks. I believe. Like, gosh, I mean, she even has, like, the long sleeve. Like, this is really just a battle princess outfit, you guys. Like, I love it so much. Just from the quilted puffy sleeves into this little bandeau here, which, like, she made sure to give herself some cleavage, you guys. Love that for her. Making sure to show off that beautiful, stunning waist. And then, you know, the big-ass, like, baggy pants. Because you know she couldn't be wearing a skirt in the battle, but she could certainly wear some baggy pants that might look like a skirt in the distance. And then she has the sash. It's the sash to add a little bit of femininity here. Like, I love this outfit so much. You can't see the shoes, but I know the shoes are great, too. I know the shoes are good. Like, we don't need to worry about her. Like, she's fine. She's doing just great. Love her. Huge, like, A tier. Just full on A tier. I don't know if I can, maybe S tier even. I think it's just S tier for me. I just love a good shoulder, you guys. I can't help but love a good shoulder. Like, she's gotta go in S, you guys. She might be above, I don't know if I put her above Zonka, but I might put her above Tamsi. I'll put her above Tamsi. I gotta do that. You guys. I gotta do it to him like that. Our next character that we go into is Fu, who is honestly, actually, I think the raccoon, like, menace of the entire series. I do believe he is actually the rabid raccoon of GACHIAKUTA, and it really shows in, like, his appearance. Like, the guy has, like, black circles around his eyes like a raccoon. Like, he's wearing the mask. Like, it writes itself, you know? His outfit is, like, I think it's just a good way how to convey, like, this is somebody who, their outfit really shows what type of character they are. For me, there's nothing about the outfit that really hits home. He looks like he's trying to hide in his own shadow. He looks like he just doesn't even want to be here. He just wants to go home. He wants to go home. And, like, good for him. That's fine. But, like, that really goes to show, like, how much he just hides in his outfit. Like, you don't really see much of him besides face, hands, ankle. Like, we don't know what this kid looks like underneath all this. And maybe we don't need to. We don't really need to know all that. But, it's just a kind of okay outfit. It feels like he just kind of picked out what else was left and just sewed it together and called it a day. Like, it doesn't really look like he put a lot of thought into being like, what makes me me? It's more like, what makes me, like, blend in and not stand out so much and not get myself punched by the next, like, schmuck. Like, he looks like he's just trying to keep out and stay away. And, like, it feels kind of bad. You kind of feel bad for him. He's also, but, like, you get to know Fu more in the manga, and he's a much more interesting character with a lot more depth to him than you think. But he's also just kind of a sad guy. The outfit's kind of sad, too. Like, it's not bad. He has no confidence, and so he can't pull off his outfit. So the outfit just reads as bad. I think the outfit could look really nice if, like, maybe he wasn't wearing as baggy pants. Maybe if he had a bit more of, like, a slimmer silhouette. It could have worked out better where his like pants were a little slimmer and he kept the baggy top. That would have been a really nice upside down triangle moment, Dorito moment perhaps. But instead he's just wearing all baggy all around and he doesn't pull it off because he doesn't have the confidence. And so for that, like, the outfit's not good either. And so it's kind of just I think he sits at a D. He sits at a D. He's not any higher than, like, he can't be an F because he has more detail than bruh here. But, it's just not a good outfit overall, and I'm sorry. It's just kind of okay. It's just kind of there, you know? And then our next character that we're going into is Bundus. Bundus with the big ass... Well, I don't even know what to call this. This is his vital instrument, but like... Yeah, his big ass vital instrument. It's huge, by the way. Like, it takes up so much of his fit. Like, it is the first thing you see and the last thing you will probably see. Because he's probably gonna kill you with that thing. Bungus. It's Bundus, but same difference. It's actually not a bad outfit overall. I think it really goes to convey like what kind of character we're working with here. He has a huge weapon, so he's gonna wear some huge clothing to complement it. I like the cape. I think the cape is really cool. I think the straps to put that cape together, though, I think technically that's part of his vital instrument as well. It's kind of a lot, though. We didn't need 3 straps. Did we need 3 straps? I don't think we need 3 straps. Maybe we could have had 2. Maybe the third is for extra support. We don't know. This is on his shoulder. Man's probably feeling topsy-turvy all the time, and his center of balance must be fucked with that thing on his shoulder. But I think for me, it's not even the belts. It's the amount of hoops. Why so many hoops? Why so many? Oh, he has cape back here too. But why so many hoops? I think that's the part that bothers me a bit. We could have maybe had like 3 hoops, not 5. Bing Chungus. He is not Chungus, it's Bundus. But I like his hat. He's very Western with that hat on. Very Western. Instead of my lady, it's giving yeehaw. And I like what they've done with the quilting to like add, like, there's a lot of light up top and a lot of darker on bottom, but they added texture with a lot of this quilting, and I enjoy that. I appreciate that. He is just kind of one big rectangle though, and that kind of makes his hat the best part of the outfit, so I definitely agree with that sentiment as well. His hat just sort of ends up being the best part of his outfit with his face card. And so it's not a bad outfit per se. I just don't think you get a lot of standout here besides vital instrument on shoulder and hat. One big Bundus. Not Bungus. Bundus. So for me, it's like... C. He's lower than the supports, I would say at that point. He's even lower than that. And then we have some of our last few characters. So we're going to start with Old Lady. Let's just start with Alice. Old Lady. For me, I feel seen. I just feel seen in this character quite a bit. I don't know. It's just, she's a vibe. She's a really simple design, so we won't talk too much about her. But her energy, very, very, I resonate with that. I think overall, you know, she's just a doctor. She's like a doctor in the series. So for me, it's very much just like, okay, simple outfits. Some simple shorts, probably a black t-shirt underneath, and a lab coat. And sandals. For me, it's kind of just like simple. So it sits in C. Because it's not bad, but it's not good. And we don't need to talk any further than that. I think if anything, her personality is the most interesting part. And, you know, her head. Hair. Head. Hair and lack thereof. But that really just puts her in, like, C here. C? C. Yeah. She's not bad. She's just drawn that way. And then our next character here. We have Remlin, which I think is supposed to mean gremlin because we're literally missing the G here. But, like, actually a gremlin. But, like, an artistic one. Really cool character. Also gender neutral. I believe they go by they, them pronouns in the actual show. So, love that for them. They are just a really cool, like, character in the series because you meet them and they basically become like a successor to a vital instrument, which is rare in the series. Not many vital instruments are passed down, and when they pass down this vital instrument to Remlin, the first thing they do is basically have a party with this vital instrument. And I think that's really just like, for somebody so young, it takes a lot to be able to process what happens when you receive a vital instrument from somebody, because the reason why somebody passed on a vital instrument to you may have been something like death. And so Remlin just really goes in and just like, okay, the previous person who owned this has passed away. I'm just gonna celebrate their life because this is not what they would have wanted. They would have not wanted people to grieve. They would have wanted celebration. And I think that's such a really beautiful way to appreciate somebody as they have passed. And Remlin's character in the show and as it goes on into the manga is just someone who's super creative and artistic. And I think a lot of that shows in their outfit. There's not a whole lot to speak on it, really, when you think about it, because it's just the baggy tee and some shorts with some, mismatched socks and trainers. But what I do like about this whole outfit here is how so much of the colors are cohesive here. It's not too wild. We have some really nice teals and greens as pops of color to go along a lot of the beige that's happening. But then we also have this like harness that really helps to create additional shape for Remlin's outfit. So overall, even though it's really simple, it's a very effective outfit for me. So for that, like, I would put Remlin up in like, honestly, it's up in the A tiers for me. Remlin's like up in the A tiers for me. I think what I really like about so many of the outfits that I've given higher scores is that they have great pops of color alongside really strong silhouettes. And I think that's really important when you design a character in an anime where there's going to be a lot of characters. There's going to be people with very distinct personalities and character design, so you really want to make sure these people stand out when they do. And speaking of which, we have our last character to look at, and this is Amo, who is honestly kind of the series' best girl. She gets a different outfit in the future. For me, this isn't her favorite outfit, but this is her outfit in the anime right now when we speak. For me, I think what stands about Amo isn't really her outfit more so than her actual character. She's a very interesting character in the series with a very tragic background. And a lot of her time in the series is spent just healing from her experiences and moving past those experiences. And I think that's really nice to have seen in a series, in a piece of media. Amo's outfit overall, the biggest part that you want to pay attention to is her shoes. Her shoes are the biggest part because they're actually a counterpart to Ruto's gloves. And for me, that's like the standout here. It's the shoes, the big ass shoes, which like these are shoes you would see like any like Gen Z alpha girl wearing right now to this day. I wonder how heavy those shoes are, not gonna lie. Heavy. And I bet you they also stink. But I don't really need to know too much about that. If anything, I think what I like most about Amo's outfit is how big her sleeves are. I don't really like how revealing her fit is, but like that's not my decision to make. I think if I can tell, like, this is originally a really cute slip. The slip is fine. The slip's all right. I do wish she wore pants, but again, that's not my decision to make. I think what I really like most about this is the color scheme that we see here. Amo is surprisingly much more colorful than I thought she was going to be. I wasn't expecting her colors, like her primary color, to be orange of all colors. But now that I see that it is orange, it makes a lot of sense. it looks really good on her, and I love how her brown hair bleeds into orange highlights. I think also what's really interesting about her is that she's one of the very few characters in this series to wear makeup. Not a lot of characters in this series wear makeup besides like maybe one or two. So for me, like, she stands out quite a bit because she's very decorated. Unlike a lot of the characters in this show who tend to wear outfits that are much more utilitarian, Amo is fully dressed in an aesthetic manner. Nothing about her outfit is utilitarian whatsoever. Her outfit is very inefficient for the world of Gachiakuta. And it's such an interesting dissonance. And I think it shows a lot about just like what type of character Amo is, which is very just like, as we meet her in this outfit, in her head, in her own world, just doing her own thing, but simultaneously very free. She's not as free as you'd think, but she really is just trying to do what she wants to do in the means that she's been given with. And as you get to know her more in the series, she tries to just become, I wouldn't know how to say without spoiling, but she grows from it. She grows more from where she is right now in the anime. And I like how they do that. How the series explores that with her. Overall though, if I do have to give the outfit a rating, because honestly we do have to give it a rating, and I'm kind of surprised how I don't really care for this outfit that much. I'm surprised how much I don't care for the outfit as much as I thought I would. It's really pretty, but for me it's just like, it's also just kind of like, there's so much happening but simultaneously also not, you know? It's a lot of like distressed fabrics all compiled on top of each other, but the most interesting thing here is the boots. I like the color story. I like how drapey everything is, but I think it's because like, it's also just like, not a lot going on simultaneously. I don't know. There's just a weird contrast I'm finding here with her outfit that makes me it's really difficult for me to gauge. Do I like it? Do I not like it? Do I just not really care that much for the outfit as much as I care more for the character? It might be just that I care more about Amo as a character than I do the outfit. And so because of that, I don't really have a rating, like a strong rating to give her. But I would say she is higher than a C. I would put her in I would put her in high B. Let's put her in the high B outfit tier list here. Let's put her, she's above Tony. She's definitely above that. So, our tier list. We have it. Let's talk about it. Let's review it for real quick. Let's come back to this for a moment, because we've rated quite a number of characters over the last 2 hours. And as I have thought about it, I would say, as I look at this though, I don't think I changed much. I think Delman, I think he should be lower. I don't think he's, but then like, Remlin's not that much above either. I think these two I would switch. I'd switch. Delman, I'd put above Remlin, but Remlin's not any lower than Rudo. Rudo can't be lower. I don't think Rudo's an S tier though. Sorry to my shonen protagonist apologist, but I just don't think I'd put him any higher. Like, he has a really cool fit, but it's not, like, it's just one of those types of fits where it's like cool, but like nothing amazingly stand out. Like, it's just a solid fit, and that's good for him, which is why he's in high A. I don't know if I put him in, should I put him in bottom S? I feel like I can't put him in bottom S though, because there's so many cool outfits in S tier, and Rudo's outfit to me is not S tier enough. So he stays in top A. He's the highest of the A's, but he just needed a little bit more detailing to make him an S tier. So I'm sorry, Rudo does not get the S tier. Is there anyone? S tier stays as is. S for Semiu, Semiu stays in her own spot. B tiers. I think this is in line with actually. No, I think this is actually in line with everything I initially thought. Although, I might put Chiwa above Regito, if only because Chiwa has a much more I think viable outfit to see. Like, it's an outfit that you could see more of IRL versus Regito's, who's just like, you could see the shawl, but you can't see anything else with his outfit that you in real life. But like in terms of coolness, I think Regito still sits above. So I think this stays as is. And then for C, as I come back to C is really hard because like it's like all of these outfits are fine, but none of these outfits are great either. None of these outfits were amazing. And like the thing is that I think I'm really conflicted on Jabber and Engine here. It's like almost like I would like him to be above, but I don't. I just don't think he has enough on him to be like, he's above Jabber. I'm like, no, Jabber's actually kind of up there for me. No one else like beats these two though. Like Guita comes really close, but still not enough, I don't think. I'm so sad about Rio, actually. I really thought I'd like more about her outfit more, but as it turns out, there's just not enough detail for me to like actually like it. She really is the personality hire of her team. She doesn't have a cool outfit. She just has a really simple outfit, and her weapon carries so much of it for her. Her weapon and her hair carry so much of her fit. August, the shoes. Man, the shoes. I almost would put her above, not her. August is a him. I would put August maybe above, but like that would imply also Rio would be above D as well. I would have put August above D if it wasn't for the shoes. And I like as I think back to it, I don't think I can, because if I put him in C, that means I have to put Rio in C, because Rio's outfit is better than August's overall. Fu just sits in D because like he kind of is just like, your outfit kind of sucks. Your outfit, you need to work, my dude. You need to work on it. And then we have Bruh here, who just sits in F because the man looks like a cholo. He looks like a cholo. Like, maybe I'm saying that wrong. I'm sorry. But also, like, he looks like he belongs in that. Like, if you look at his outfit, that is what it's given. And I'm gonna have to give him an F for that, my dude. The only cool thing he has going for him is his hair, you guys. His hair. It's just, it ain't it, you guys. So, overall, I don't think I have too many changes for my tier list here. This is my tier list, guys. For GACHIAKUTA anime only characters out so far. Congrats to Semiyu for, of course, being S tier because she can do no wrong. Our diva, my Princess Diana. Everybody else, this is where they sit. If you disagree with any of these, please comment, let me know. Fight me in the comments. Don't fight me in real life. I don't think I could take the rejection IRL. If you have thoughts and feelings of people who did not belong in the tier list that you think they are, I don't know what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you disagree with something, just write it down. Don't be mean. Like, be honest, but like, don't like, give dishonor to my mom for that. Like, she doesn't deserve that. She just gave me a ride the other day. She just gave me a ride back home. Like, don't insult her for my poor choices or yours. But let me know what you think. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you disagree. These were my thoughts and feelings about the fits based on my personal experience, because just what I listed are the outfits I think are really cool. And of course, Semiyu, who I would just go on my knees for immediately. But with that was our tier list. Thank you so much to everybody for being here, stopping by, whether you're here for a minute, a moment, an hour, or the entire time. We are going to take a quick break because I have been talking for basically about 2 hours straight with like almost no breaks in between besides using the bathroom. So I'm just going to take a moment to like sit for a bit, and we'll be back soon. I think I'm going to take like a quick like 5-minute break or something. Placement seems solid based on your reasoning, but we need to watch the anime to get a better opinion. Okay. All right. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Cool. What I am going to do for this is I will probably end the stream real quick so that I have this as its own separate stream and VOD to download. And then right now it is 5:20 p.m. So we will be going into Mecha Break Q next, because as much as I have played Mecha Break, I've never actually hopped on before 6, I think. I don't think I've ever hopped on before 6 p.m. So it'll be nice to give it a try. I'm going to take a quick break where we'll be back at about 5:30. So we'll be back very shortly. Let me just get some text going too so that y'all know when exactly I'll be back. Oh god, why can't I type right now? Where's my timer, actually? I should just pull out my timer from Subathon. I'm silly. I don't know why I didn't think of that first. All right, we'll be back at about 3:35 p.m.-ish. So even though there is a timer, it might be... No, I'll be back at like 3:35-ish, so that's 10 minutes. Okay, let me update that then. 3:35 is like 12 minutes then? 12 minutes. Let me be accurate. If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this right. Maybe I should just do the 15. No, we'll just do the 10. Sorry, I'm like being so indecisive right now. Don't mind me. Okay, we'll be right back then. See you all in this much time. back. Although I am technically back, I will need to end stream and then restart it. So that way we don't have a super long 9-hour VOD that I have to filter through. So let me just change up the... Let me just change up the category first. And then we are gonna